You know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't see in my comments that I must not talk about dancehall music because I'm not Jamaican. And I'd be like, let me clap back on this motherfucker. But because I feel sorry for you, because you obviously don't get out around the world, I decided to do a new educational series to help out some of you. So the segment today, we are going to be teaching you all about the Jamaicans that have had major success over in the soca and the calypso world. Since you didn't know, I'm going to teach you. School is in session.
Babbzy, see them. One more year on the blog of them. Then I go live to see Babbzy broke again. She get the wings them, but she not stuck again. Got the bad mind out of luck, but she have some hard work you put in. And them a block the door, never why you put a foot in. But what fi bip, happy bip. No man can't try to take what happy weekend. So big up, big up, and all not forget big up, chuck off. Babbzy, wait up that big and serious and a smiley face. No laugh.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Babbzy here for a little educational blog for you today because I felt the need to help some of you out since some of you don't know what the fuck you be talking about. So before I get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm actually doing these segments from an educational standpoint because I do read the ignorance that is said to me in my comments, and I realize that many of you are ignorant and you lack intelligence, and that is why the intelligent Babbzy is going to be here to help you and make you get over the bridge. The bridge with the troubled water, something underneath it. Insert the George Nook somewhere.
Like a breeze over troubled water.
Make sure you are following me on social media. My name on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram is Strictly Babbzy. I'm Strictly Babbzy every single place except for Facebook. My name over there is Babbzy at large. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel right here and turn notifications on because I am going live over here and I am dropping videos, trying to do one every day now because I came to bring the pain hardcore from the... Okay, this is supposed to be soca, right? Let me just cool myself because I was a hip-hopper back in my previous life. So I know many of you may not be aware because you live in one world and you go to one set of places and you might not know. But there have been a lot of Jamaican people who have had major success in the soca and the calypso world. I figured I would give you guys some of the larger ones so that you can go and download a lot of their stuff, get to understand and find out what's going on in the business world, and understand that we all work together in business and it's you just bad mind and you need to chill the fuck out. So the first artist I want to talk about today is actually Conscience. Conscience is a dancehall artist. As you know, he's a very big dancehall artist. He's huge, but a lot of people don't know that he has some really big songs in the soca world. He does do his soca releases around crop over time because he works with a producer named Monster Peace, Peter Coppin, who is in Barbados. So every single crop over, expect to hear something from Conscience. He's had some really big ones like Boost Her Up and Shell, and he even had Patrice Roberts on the Boost Her Up remix. So a lot of people don't know this because, I mean, Conscience is a dancehall artist, but he does have some pretty big smash tunes in the soca world. You see me? Big up yourself, Conscience, anywhere you're there. The next artist that I want to talk about is an artist that should be getting an Oscar for his award-winning performance in Busta Rhymes' music video. It's none other than Beenie Man. Now, again, Beenie Man is a very large dancehall act, artist, entertainer, and like the entire world knows him for dancehall. But in 1998 he did a song called Jump and Wine, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Of the top 50 songs ever, Beenie Man will fall into that top 50 songs ever for soca. Jump and Wine will make any dance like shell down. You know what I mean? He even did another collab with Mashal, Unidentified Flying Objects. He has a part in that. But Jump and Wine really is a song that if your dance isn't doing well, you can probably play that and the place is gonna go fucking crazy. Like, it's one of them tracks that will just save you. DJs, put that one in your book. Now, this next artist I was kind of debating about putting in here because this artist doesn't exactly have a lot of original content, but he is an icon in Jamaica. His name is Byron Lee. Now, Byron Lee redid most of people's stuff. A lot of people didn't even know up until recently that Tiny Whiny was not his song originally, to the point where people wanted to fight me, and I'm like, no, it came from Montserrat. It's Errol's brother, like, calm the fuck down. But really and truly, Byron Lee is a major staple in Calypso and in Soca. So So I said I need to put him in here at least to just say, okay, so they don't kill me, let me put Byron Lee out there, because Byron Lee did have a few big ones, even though they weren't really his. He did the covers, but we gonna give him the title still. Now, this artist is an artist that really was big in the early 2000s. His name is Babbzy. Now, Babbzy is a Jamaican who decided to come into the soca world, and he's had some very big songs in the soca world. One of his biggest songs is a song called Man a Bad Man. He has another song called Light Your Fire. And like, he really had a decent career in the early 2000s. And again, his song, you know, Man a Bad Man will shell down any dance right now. Like, if you play that song right now, the people will go fucking crazy. And Babbzy was one of those first people to actually kind of bring that singing bad man style thing to soca music. And he doesn't get a lot of credit for it, but trust me, that type of singing style that he brought, it wasn't really happening in soca until he really brought it over there. So we have to big up Babbzy for making his mark in the soca world. Now, this artist, he is one of these funny artists as well. His name is Kenny Blessing. Now, Kenny Blessing is an artist that was born and raised in Jamaica, and he went to Antigua to live. He actually did a song with a group called The Band, and he's the lead singer in My Love Will Never Die, My Love Will Never Die. Like, that song, like, fucking took over soca. Like, I don't remember a singing song like that. Like, that song took over soca, and that was really my era where I went to soca fets like every single weekend, and I partied a lot more than I would now. Trust me, Kenny Blessing is an amazing singer. He's still around to this day. He's still doing music to this day, but a lot of people didn't know that Kenny Blessing is actually Jamaican. They thought he was Antiguan. He just happened to have joined the group over there and was the lead singer for the song. So trust me, I've even said, like, I think he needs to remake the song and bring it back and modernize it, because this was really, really a big song. Now, last but not least, we have the biggest fluke in like the history of soca music. This would be Linky First, Rock and Come In. Now, Linky First is not, he is now. He's doing it now, but he was never a soca artist. He actually took a stab at soca, and then he got this beat from Europe, and he did Rock and Come In, like real fucking like fluke. This song in a year has over 8 million views on Julian Promo's channel. And I'm telling you right now, there has never been a song that went this big, this fast by a non-soca artist. Like, I know Linky First caused enough mans to retire. He caused enough man to give up on the industry, because they would have been out here for years. This dude just walks out, drops a track, it blows up, and it's like, yeah, like, now he's an artist. And it's like, I've seen him in interviews and stuff like that. I don't know him personally, but you know, he does seem to love the genre soca. He's doing a lot of other soca songs like Don't Vex If You Gala Wine Pan Me and songs like that. But it's just amazing to see how life is. Like, you have a youngster living in New York who's Jamaican, who decides to jump on a soca track from a man in Europe, and it blows up and it becomes #1. That's why I always want people to know, yo, whatever's for you out here, you must get. You know what I mean? And persistence is to try it. A lot of things might not work in the beginning, but it might work in the end. And shit, the first thing you might try, it might blow up and it might work. Like, you never know how this industry is gonna go. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. Linky First has to be probably one of the most successful Jamaican acts as it stands right now, to just step out, do a song, and blow up. Like, soca doesn't get 8 million views from a no-name artist just like that. So I have to big up Linky First. Anywhere you're there, big up yourself, because trust me, man, you just really showed that once you stay focused, you can do anything you put your mind to. So there you have it, some Jamaicans for you that basically did soca songs and had, like, you know, a little good run in the soca industry. The next video that's going to be coming up after this it is going to be edited after this, is going to be some of the non-Jamaicans who've had major success and hits in the reggae world. And I don't think a lot of people know about these kind of artists as well, so I'm just going to teach you. I got to throw in the lessons every now and then because some of you need it. You think you know what you're talking about and you don't know. You haven't gone to a party past the rum shop at the end of your gap. So calm down. Babbzy going to teach you. Stay afloat. Subscribe. And I'm going to see you later when I tell you who these non-Jamaicans are out here making them big hits. But here, I'm gone, guys. Love you. Bye.
Want it on me team.